Hey Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading for July 21st to the 28th. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. Okay, Virgo, what's going on? If you are new here, hey, hi, how's it going? I love my Virgo works. I have a special spot in my heart for them. And yes, I'm a goofy girl. Okay, I'm silly. I like to play, I like to have fun during these readings, but I will also get serious. In this case, though, we do have a lot of interesting energy showing up for you, particularly in respect to you being ruled by Mercury, and also the fact that Mercury is retrograde. It is in the microwave in the sign of Leo. You know that CEO who got caught cheating at the Coldplay concert? That is peak Mercury retrograde in Leo. Anyways, for you, my angels, why does this matter, Charlene, you say? It matters because you're ruled by Mercury, boo-boo. And Uranus is in Gemini, and you and Gemini are both ruled by Mercury. So this energy right now that could feel a little bit chaotic, or a little bit crazy, a little bit upside down, and communication can be feel wobbly, or you yourself could be like up in here. And maybe even a little bit has a lot to do with Mercury in the microwave, Mars conjunct the South Node currently in your sign, wanting to sever, wanting to break free, wanting to like almost rage war on the parts of you, my love, that you got to let go of. It's not working anymore, angel. Let it go. What am I talking about? Anything to do with your boundaries, anything to do with you taking on more responsibility than you need to, anything to do with you adding so much crap to your plate that you're feeling overwhelmed, and then all of a sudden you've taken care of everybody, but who takes care of you? There's a lot here. I'm not gonna lie. This is quite intensity. It's interesting too because you got Divina as your amulet from StarSea Jewels, and Divina is all about tuning into the divine feminine energy. The divine energy that helps us to align, to embody, to connect with that like receptive feminine energy of calling in and bringing in without necessarily needing to like do, right? Doing is very masculine. Calling back is very feminine. And you got Divina as your amulet. This is from StarSea Jewels. You can pick it up in the description box below. It's one of my first creations. Now, what's going on here is a lot to do with your money. This is your money story. Maybe financial responsibilities, lots of bills to pay, money being delayed, deposited into your account, pay raise that you were scheduled to get that you didn't receive. This all has to do with Mercury things, but here's the things. Despite whatever obstacles, challenges you are facing, because it says weight of the world, boundaries, let it go, it's not yours to carry. And then it says peace, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. And then we have this Mercury energy here. Whatever the heck is going on here has a lot to do, Eight of Wands, Temperance, Death, and the Two of Swords. Has a lot to do with you understanding that you can't control everything, and nor should you want to, and nor should you. And that when you cultivate balance and restore that balance back into your life, you are able to transform aspects of yourself and aspects of your life that may have felt a little bit stuck, or may have felt a little bit challenged, or may have felt a little bit disruptive. This Eight of Wands to Temperance is you wanting to move forward, get resolution ASAP, get clarity ASAP, and Source going, calm down, relax, we got it. You know, this is, we're finding the solution here. We're gonna find the solution. We're gonna make it happen. Death to the Two of Swords is Swords turning around and saying, hey, this inaction or this need to control or like want to see everything but then not want to do, like this very muddled mind, we got to cut through it. And I think Source is wanting you, Source is wanting you to see things from a different perspective. That's why Mercury showed up, Mercury retrograde, Mercury in the microwave, the Hanged Man here. I think whatever you're going through, whatever delay, challenge, difficulty, obstacle, or burden that you're carrying right now, that is really creating some suffering here for you. You know, it has to do with you learning to see things from a different perspective. It's like right now it's so And Source is going, hey, what if we went, what if we opened up? And a South Node in Virgo wants to let go of the perfectionism, the need to control, the need to compartmentalize, the need for everything to be so like perfect, and then being highly critical and judgmental when it's not. Let it go, be in the flow, The Two of Wands and Magician does tell me, though, when you lean into this energy of divinity, remembering that you are a divine being, remembering that you are a being of light, remembering that you can manifest and co-create whatever you desire in your life, when you step into that mind frame of alignment, connection, direct tuning in, tapping in, and embodiment, babe, you're a master manifester. It's like you all of a sudden show up in your energy, Virgo. It's like that once dazed, confused, worried, overwhelmed, panicked, stressed, just like anxious kind of energy is released. And you step into this place of power. You step into this place of, you know what? I can do it. I can do the hard things. I can face adversity and overcome. You know what? Yes, this might be a moment of difficulty or challenge for me, but I have the clarity. I have the wherewithal. It's like doing less. And then as you do less, you get to observe more. English is my second language. Observe more. And then you become a being that is capable and able of manifesting what you desire. So it's like, there's a little bit here of doing the opposite of what, you typically want to do. Like perhaps there's a part of you that wants to control or wants to like, I need to know, or with certainty, or like, you're like, I don't want to control shards. Just about making sure that everything is right. There's a little bit of ego here showing up. And what I'll say to you is, all of this energy is Source turning around and going, hey, can you have a different perspective when it comes to your stability, your finances, your belief in yourself, the internal narrative, the internal story that you tell yourself, Are you self-deprecating? Or, do you feel like you need to be ugly because you're older? Do you feel like you're not allowed to be more beautiful? Do you feel like you can't be beautiful anymore because you've reached a certain age, or because your body is shifting and changing? You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff. The Sun card to the Hanged Man. Yeah, in your love life here, I would be very wary of rushing into anything, Virgo. Justice and the Knight of Wands. And the Four of Cups and the Two of Swords. Yeah, I would just be conscious and cognizant of not rushing in with respect to a relationship, even if it is just a situationship here. There's almost like a desire to get lost in your relationships or want to get distracted in your relationships instead of seeing your relationships for what they are, embracing your relationships for what they are. And like, there's a part of you maybe here that's a little bit like lying to yourself, but it's not, you don't need to, right? You can just honor something for what it is without any attachment and not be sad about breaking up. Justice to the King, to the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Hanged Man to the Sun, and the Four of Cups. Like, it's okay if a relationship has reached its accumulation. You don't have to stay just to stay. Like, you're allowed to venture off and explore something that's more in divine alignment with who you're becoming versus who you were. Okay? If you want to work together with me in any capacity, down in the description box below is a link to book with me or take any of my courses, sign up to my mailing list, all that jazz. Here is a quarterly reading to help you with navigating the next few months. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, subscribe. So we will see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.